What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey, back out with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Underworld. We're going to be watching some weather scary moments caught on camera because you guys have been blowing me up asking me for some more weather that's scary, and we're going to watch it right now. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your action pair of pants. It is spooky time. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so much for the love and support that you guys show on my channel every single day. Keep on doing what you guys are doing, and hopefully one day we'll get to 100K. But until that time, let's get into it. But also go over to Underworld. I know he doesn't need my help, but the man is getting closer and closer to 2 million subscribers, and I'd like to help him out. But if you don't want to watch with me, I understand. Link is in the description. Go over to his video, watch without me or with me. And for those that are with me watching this, let's get into the spooky weather.
In New Jersey that crumbled during a freak storm, and a young Chinese mother who saved her daughter from flying debris, to a wild flood in Thailand that turned this ordinary street into a raging river.
I am so glad I live where water can't get into my house right now.
And a surprise tornado in China that slammed right into this man's workshop. Here are 10 weather moments caught on security camera.
Subscribe to Underworld right now.
On October 9th of 2024, Hurricane Milton picked up where Hurricane Helene left off. The Category 3 storm slammed into western Florida, bringing with it devastating floods and unrelenting rain. Across the state, in St. Lucie County, Milton brought far more than floods and rain. It spawned an outbreak of powerful and deadly tornadoes. According to the St. Lucie County Sheriff, most of the damage centered around Spanish Lakes Country Club Village in the coastal city of Fort Pierce. Highway cameras on I-95 captured one of those storms as it crossed the road and nearly destroyed an 18-wheeler. Watch as the massive tornado approaches from the right side of
There's the 18-wheeler.
Your screen. 2 semi-trucks are heading right for it, and it's unclear if our drivers can see the storm over the trees. Those wide sides act like giant steel sails. All it takes is a powerful gust to tip them over. Thankfully, the drivers stop in time to watch the tornado pass over I-95. You can also see debris falling from the sky and landing all around them. From there, our camera follows the storm as it moves behind some trees and fades into the distance. Elsewhere in St. Lucie County, another traffic camera found itself in the eye of the storm. If you didn't know any better, you might think this footage was from Tampa or somewhere closer to where Hurricane Milton landed. Watch as the tornado approaches the camera, throwing God knows what in every direction. When it clears,
Look! You can't see nothing!
It looks like the building in the background has vanished. The damage was hard to comprehend when it was over. Helicopter footage from the sheriff's office showed what looked like a war zone. Homes were destroyed, trees were downed, and people's boats were thrown onto dry land. In the end, at least 6 people lost their lives due to Milton-related tornadoes in St. Lucie County. According to the National Weather Service, the hurricane triggered over 120 tornado warnings after making landfall.
I want to know how much. Billions?
Nanchang, China is a prefecture-level city and the capital of Jiangxi province. It's home to about 6.2 million people, including one mother who will never look at sliding doors the same way again. It was March 31st of 2024. A young woman was
Look how calm and just normal that this room is. And then just like that, devastation.
Winding down for the night when she heard powerful winds blowing outside her apartment window. She wisely closed the doors as her daughters played and watched TV. Without thinking there'd be a problem, she walked away to get ready for bed. Then, in an instant, her life almost changed forever.
Move the kid, 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 move the kid. Oh my gosh.
Listen closely,
You're gonna need a new TV.
and you can hear the wind suck the glass toward the exterior before blowing the doors clean off their hinges.
Oh, did you see it just bulge the glass? I think it barely hit her.
According to local weather reports, the wind was caused According to local weather reports, the wind was caused by a powerful storm overhead. Locals in Nanchang reported relentless thunder, heavy rain, and massive lightning bolts across the city. Sadly, the storm injured 10 people and claimed 4 lives. Thanks to her mom's quick thinking, this little girl wasn't one of them.
Woo!
Many people in western and central Tennessee went
This is why I wouldn't live next to this thing, because this thing could fall on a house.
to bed on August 20th of 2021 with clean yards and intact basements. They woke up on the 21st to utter devastation. That's because a wild storm passed over a 5-county area, dropping about 3 months' worth of rain in under 12 hours. The city of Waverly, Tennessee may have gotten it the worst. While they didn't get as much rain as neighboring towns, their position downstream of Trace Creek meant about 20 inches of runoff was heading right for them. One family's security cameras captured the entire event. In only 13 minutes, the area went from friendly neighborhood to raging river. The water began creeping in around 10 a.m., knocking over their trash can and quickly flooding the yard. When a white van drives by, you can tell how deep the water already is. And we're only 2.5 minutes into the flood, and already their street is
I would
completely
say this has got to be at least like 6 inches right here.
underwater. The package on their front porch
Oh.
isn't going to last much longer.
Oh, no.
After 6 minutes, the floodwater engulfs their
Oh.
porch and almost touches
Yep, that Amazon package is gone.
the bottoms of the cars across the street. It
Oh.
won't be long until the tires are covered and the water nearly reaches the windows.
When the water gets up to about half the engine right there, engine's ruined.
At 10 minutes, the water is high enough to pick up and move heavy objects. Somebody's truck and a black sedan float in from the right side of the screen. The former gets stuck on the neighbor's porch and nearly rips their
The house is moving. Is that a house or is that a garage?
house down. Another white SUV floats by and almost finishes the job. Thankfully, it gets stuck without causing further damage. Things only got worse before they got better. In Humphreys County, over 500 homes were flooded and 270 were destroyed. Floodwaters reached about 4 feet in height,
Oh
causing
my
millions of dollars
gosh.
worth of damage throughout the county.
Oh my gosh.
Cranford, New
I don't think we've had a lot of floods in the scary weather, and that was scary in itself.
Jersey is a small town in Union County, roughly 18 miles southwest of Manhattan. It's home to about 24,000 people, including one family desperately needing a new basement. On August 29th of 2021, Hurricane Ida smashed into Louisiana as a Category 4 hurricane. With it came immense devastation that spread across the southern U.S. and up the East Coast. By early September, Ida's remnants had brought powerful tornadoes and flash floods to parts of New York and New Jersey. In Cranford,
Oh
one
my
family
gosh.
thought they'd seen the worst when
See, this is what scares me because I've always wanted to have a finished basement like this, but then what's about to happen has always frightened me about basements.
their basement flooded with ankle-deep water. Little did they know the worst was yet to come.
And that's the foundation. Oh! Oh my
According to a Good
gosh.
Morning America report, Janice, her husband Marlon, and their 2 teenage kids lost everything in the flood. When the wall collapsed, Janice and her 17-year-old son were trapped on opposite ends in 6 feet of water. At one point, they only had 4 inches of space left to breathe. Thankfully, her husband and other son heard their cries and rushed to help. They broke 2 outdoor windows and pulled Janice and the teen.
And when you have a bad day, just remember what they went through. Always look at the glass half full. because somebody else out there has it worse than you do.
To safety. A similar scene
Oh my
unfolded
God.
on August
Oh my
19th
gosh.
of 2024 at the Smith
It's coming through the door on the top.
Town Library on Long Island, New York. According to reports, a rare and
The
powerful
wall.
storm brought torrential rain to New York and parts of Connecticut. Suffolk County was among the worst affected areas, with about 11 inches of water falling overnight. It quickly overwhelmed the
Oh my
drainage systems,
gosh.
leading to this catastrophic scene at the Smithtown Library.
All those books. Oh my God. And it's still going up.
Sadly, the floodwater damaged more than a few books and computers. It destroyed priceless historical documents, including some papers signed by Thomas Jefferson.
Oh
Library
my
officials said the
gosh.
floodwaters caused roughly $10 million in damage.
And papers by Thomas Jefferson. Oh my God.
Harbin, China, is the largest city in Heilongjiang province. It's home to roughly 10 million people, 7 million of whom live within the built-up metro area. The city is known for its freezing cold
Oh, that's kind of cool.
winters, which is why some people call it Ice City. However, on June 13th of 2024, the locals had a different weather phenomenon to worry about. Tornadoes are rare in China, but they still happen, and when they do, they can cause significant damage. That's because many structures aren't built to handle tornadoes.
Why not?
Watch as this twister wreaks havoc.
Like, shouldn't we be building these buildings to withstand all this? As an engineer, should they know this? Like,
Havoc on a small district outside Harbin City.
or architects. Look at all this metal. I've seen what a 2x4 does to a wall. So this is just an example what a 2x4 can do to a wall when it gets thrown from hurricanes and tornadoes.
Prototype bulletproof wall.
Prototype bulletproof
In
wall. We're
3,
gonna patent this.
2, 1.
Oh!
Okay, so they're trying to make bulletproof like walls and stuff like that, but all the other ones that they had, it went straight through.
It's gonna be my guys. They're
Together in some layers.
So
and
like,
you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh!
What?
and what if you're hiding on the other side of the wall?
Oh, that was
Whoa.
awesome!
Smashed through the stud. Oh, dang.
Oh my gosh! Look at this back here. I hope the GoPro got that.
Look at it. It's split all the way up.
Just an example. Weather is no joke. Look at all the. Oh, that one scared me. Woo!
Early investigations found several downed power lines and broken fences. Thankfully, the storm didn't cause widespread devastation, and nobody was severely injured. Even though China and the United States share a similar latitudinal zone, the difference in tornadoes is massive. According to a 2023 study, China sees about 1/10 of the tornadoes the United States does each year.
Wow.
Of them, only 3 are considered significant.
So America gets a lot of it.
Tropical Storm Mulan was the third of its kind during the 2022 cyclone season. It landed in China on August 10th and then moved west toward Vietnam, Thailand, and Myanmar. With it came intense rain, massive landslides, and
Oh my
deadly flash
gosh.
flooding. Locals scrambled
Look at their power lines.
for higher ground in Chiang Rai, Thailand's northernmost province, as
Look at this mess of power lines. What the flip?
murky water quickly overwhelmed the streets.
Oh.
CCTV cameras in a small Chiang Rai neighborhood captured the horror as it unfolded on August 13th of 2022.
Bro, you better get your moped out of there. What are you waiting for? Go! Oh my gosh. That moped's gonna be gone. Oh no!
This was the scene across Chiang Rai and 6 other times.
So shouldn't these houses be built like 10 feet up so that this doesn't happen again?
Provinces. Tropical storm Mulan had combined with a monsoon across Myanmar, northern
Holy
Thailand, and northern
crap.
Laos. Together, they brought about 72 hours of endless rain to the region.
That's
Some
5
towns
days.
were completely underwater after rising levels breached an earthen dam in eastern Myanmar. In one of those impacted towns, people were reportedly up to their chests in water.
Yeah, that moped.
Landslides on the roads leading into these towns also hindered rescue operations.
Number 4.
On
Oh
May
my
25th
gosh.
of 2008, a mighty EF5 wedge tornado touched down in northeastern Iowa. In Parkersburg, a small city of only 2,000 people in Butler County, 205-mile-per-hour winds devastated everything in sight.
There's
Close to
nothing.
300 homes were ripped from their foundations, and 22 businesses were flattened like pancakes. Among those businesses was First State Bank, a small local branch on Florence Street. Like all banks, First
So did money go everywhere?
State was fitted with several security cameras on the inside. They were rolling when the tornado came through, showing us what it looks like to be caught in the eye of the storm. The windows are the first to
I
go.
wanna see
Papers
this.
began flying around, and then smash. The storm blows out a wall and collapses the roof. We're surprised the one camera lasted that long. A different angle from behind the main desk shows the storm approaching the window. Dirt-colored wind spins up outside as it rips up the shrubbery. Like before, our camera doesn't last much longer. This was the scene all over Parkersburg. On Google Maps, you can see where homes used to stand when the Google car drove through 4 months after the storm. In the end, the Parkersburg tornado traced a 43-mile path of destruction across Butler County. It claimed 9 lives and caused over $100 million in damages. It was also the first EF5 to hit Iowa since 1976. Hopefully, it was the last.
Probably won't, but wow. Number 3.
Bamayao is a small yet famous county in southern China. Despite being a relatively poor area, it has become a popular destination for health tourism in recent years. That's because Bamayao is known for having some of the oldest people on Earth. Of the 240,000 people who live there, roughly 80 are 100 plus years old. They've seen their fair share of natural disasters, but this landslide from June of 2022 still caught them off guard. Cameras around the county were rolling as the mountain collapsed, pushing aside these excavators like they were made of plastic. From what we can gather, a few days of endless rain weakened the soil and triggered the landslide. Based on the footage, several cars were totaled and a few businesses were destroyed. Thankfully, everyone escaped in time and nobody was hurt during the event. Drone footage helps put the disaster in perspective. Remember, all that dirt was part of the mountain only a few hours ago. We're guessing they needed more dump trucks to haul everything away.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more dump trucks for that one.
Some folks are just plain lucky. Just ask this person from Guangdong province, China, whose life was saved by a heavy rolling trash can. It was June 16th of 2024. Days of heavy rain had swelled a river in Meizhou City, but that didn't bother this local who still had chores to do. The trash bins weren't going to bring themselves back in. Our villager starts crossing the bridge with their umbrella. Little do they know, the foundation is eroding beneath their feet, thanks to the powerful rapids.
Are you
They make it
kidding
across
me?
and walk up to the blue trash bin across the road. But when they try pulling it, the bin seems extra heavy. Either it's full of water or the trucks never came. The
Probably
weight
full of water.
likely saved their life. They struggle to haul it back and are only feet from the bridge when it collapses. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's another nearby route to their apartment building. In hindsight, they should have just waited to get the trash.
He's probably like, now what am I supposed to do?
Shangrao, China is a prefecture-level city in Jiangxi province. It's home to about 6.5 million people, many of whom live in rural farming areas around the central city. On May 28th of 2022,
That's a lot of
those
farmland.
farms quickly turned into swamplands when a freak flash flood engulfed the entire area. A powerful storm had just dumped over 6 inches of rain in 24 hours. It oversaturated the ground and quickly spilled into the small towns and neighborhoods. We believe that's a river of murky water running parallel to the road. It swells and eventually spills over as a man walks by with his umbrella. That's when the camera pans right, and we see the water rising rapidly over the next 40 seconds. It floods the street and soon spills into the small patch of crops on the other side. Here's what that looked and sounded like if you were standing in the middle of it. According to local reports, the storm impacted 40 families and flooded dozens of acres of farmland. Otherwise, we don't know much else about this rural Chinese flood. Hopefully, the man and his umbrella made it home safe and dry. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another...
Dang. I want to see this one next. I'm going to have to save that one for the next video. The catastrophic failures caught on security cameras. If you want me to see that one, comment down below you want to see that video. But on all the other different clips that we saw, which one was the most scary for you? Which one was like, holy cow? Or did you enjoy this? Let me know down below. Hit the bell, or not the bell. Hit the like button for if you liked my reaction. And of course, subscribe. It's free to do. It's easy to do. And why not? It just helps a brother out. I thank you guys for being here. Please take care. Be safe. As always, keep nerding on. And we will see you guys in the next video.